Hello. Let's cut right to it. You're here because things aren't working the way they used to. That instant, powerful response you took for granted for decades has become unreliable. And that's a deeply frustrating, confidence-shattering experience for any man. But what if the answer wasn't about looking backward, but about starting your day forward with a new kind of power? I'm going to give you a simple, 4-step morning routine designed specifically for the male body over 60. This isn't magic, it's a science-backed protocol to systematically reboot your body's natural power source. We're going to get right into the first and most foundational step, and I'll explain the powerful science behind why each step works as we go. Let's dive straight in. The very first thing you do when you wake up defines the entire hormonal and circulatory environment for your day. After 7 to 8 hours of sleeping, your body is in a state of significant dehydration. Think of your circulatory system, all 60,000 miles of it, as a network of rivers and streams. When you're dehydrated, it's a drought. The river runs low and slow, and the water itself becomes thick and sludgy. This is literally what happens to your blood. It becomes more viscous, its volume decreases, and it struggles to flow into the tiny, delicate capillaries that matter most. An erection is a hydraulic event. It demands a massive, rapid surge of blood flow. You simply cannot achieve that with thick, slow-moving blood in a low-volume system. This is why your first action of the day, before the coffee, before anything, is strategic rehydration. Here's the protocol. You need 16 to 20 ounces or about half a liter of room temperature water. We use room temperature because your body can absorb it almost instantly without expending energy to heat it up first. But we're going to supercharge this water with 2 critical ingredients. First, a small pinch of high-quality pink Himalayan salt or unrefined sea salt. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't salt bad for you? That's one of the biggest myths in nutrition. And for our purposes, it's dead wrong when we're talking about the right kind of salt. Table salt is a stripped-down chemical, sodium chloride, but unrefined salt is a powerhouse of over 80 trace minerals and electrolytes, including potassium and magnesium, which are absolutely essential for nerve transmission. The electrical spark that travels from your brain down your spine to initiate an erection relies on a perfect balance of these electrolytes. This pinch of salt transforms your water from a simple liquid into a rapid absorption cellular hydrator, helping water get inside your cells instead of just passing through you. The second ingredient is a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Lemon contains vitamin C and powerful bioflavonoids, which act like a maintenance crew for your blood vessels. Think of it as rust-proofing for your internal plumbing. Over time, your blood vessels sustain damage from free radicals, making them stiff and less responsive. Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant that protects the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, called the endothelium. This is critical because the endothelium is the exact place where your body produces the single most important molecule for erections, nitric oxide. So with every sip of this lemon water, you are directly supporting the factory that produces the very gas that allows your blood vessels to open wide and welcome that powerful surge of blood. This simple drink is not just water. It's a blood volume expander, an electrolyte replenisher, and a blood vessel protector. It sets the stage for everything that follows. If this already makes sense to you, and you're ready to commit to rebuilding your health from the ground up, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. We deliver actionable, science-backed strategies like this every single week, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Okay, with your system now hydrated and primed, it's time to get that supercharged blood moving to exactly where it counts. We're not talking about a strenuous workout here. This is a gentle, 5 to 10 minute routine designed as a wake-up call for your entire pelvic region. Find a space on the floor, on a rug, or a yoga mat. Let's do this together. First, lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. This is about reestablishing the mind-muscle connection with your pelvic floor, the sling of muscles that are critical for trapping blood to maintain a hard erection. Let's start with pelvic tilts. Place your hands on your lower stomach. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gently flatten your lower back against the floor. You should feel your lower abs tighten as you tilt your pelvis slightly upward. Hold it for just 3 seconds, then inhale as you relax back to neutral. Let's do another one. Exhale, press your low back into the floor, feel that engagement. Inhale, relax. Repeat this 10 to 15 times. You're not just moving your hips, you're gently massaging your lumbar spine, awakening the nerves that branch out from there into your genitals. Next, while you're still in this position, we're going to activate the core erection muscles with proper Kegels. To find these muscles, imagine you are stopping the flow of urine. That internal lifting and squeezing sensation, that's the muscle we're targeting. Now, let's try it together. Exhale and gently squeeze that muscle. Hold it for a 5-second count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is the most important part. Completely relax for a 5-second count. You must fully relax to allow fresh, oxygenated blood to flood back into the muscle tissue. Let's do another one. Squeeze and lift internally for 5 seconds. And completely let go and relax for 5 seconds. Aim for a set of 10 of these. This isn't about brute force. It's about subtle, controlled activation. Finally, let's flip over onto our hands and knees for the cat-cow stretch. Place your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. As you take a deep breath in, let your belly drop towards the floor, lift your gaze and your tailbone up to the sky. This is cow pose. Feel the stretch in your front body. Now, as you exhale, reverse the motion. Tuck your chin to your chest, press the floor away, and round your spine like an angry cat. Feel the stretch along your entire back. Now, flow with your own breath. Inhale into cow, opening the front of the pelvis. Exhale into cat, rounding the spine. Do this for at least a minute. This movement is incredible. It acts like a hydraulic pump for your entire core, increasing circulation, improving spinal flexibility, and ensuring those critical nerve pathways are open and firing efficiently. In less than 10 minutes, you've taken that hydrated blood and driven it directly into the target zone. You cannot build a strong house with rotten wood, and you cannot build a powerful erection with sugar-filled cereal, toast, or pastries. That kind of breakfast spikes your insulin, promotes inflammation, and is a direct hormonal wrecking ball. Your first meal of the day must be a targeted delivery of the specific nutritional building blocks your body needs to manufacture testosterone and nitric oxide. This isn't just breakfast, it's the ammunition for the day's battle. Let's assemble the ultimate erection building meal. The foundation is 2 or 3 pasture-raised eggs. Eggs are nature's perfect multivitamin. The yolk is rich in vitamin D and healthy cholesterol. For decades, we were told to fear cholesterol, but this was a catastrophic mistake. Healthy dietary cholesterol is the direct precursor molecule your body uses to create testosterone. No cholesterol, no testosterone. It's that simple. The high-quality protein in eggs also helps maintain the integrity of your muscle tissue, including the smooth muscles inside your blood vessels. As the eggs are cooking, you're going to throw a massive handful of spinach or arugula into the pan and let it wilt. Why? These dark leafy greens are one of the world's best sources of dietary nitrates. When you eat nitrates, your body converts them into our hero molecule, nitric oxide. Think of it this way. Eating spinach in the morning is like topping off your body's nitric oxide tank for the entire day. It provides the raw material for vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels that is the physical definition of an erection. On the side, you need a source of healthy fat. The perfect choice is half an avocado. Avocados are loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and potassium. The fats are essential for hormone production. while potassium helps regulate your blood pressure, ensuring your cardiovascular system is running smoothly. Another fantastic option is a small handful of walnuts. Walnuts are unique because they are packed with the amino acid L-arginine. Think of your body's nitric oxide production line like a factory. L-arginine is the raw material that goes in one end, and nitric oxide comes out the other. Eating walnuts is like making a direct delivery of essential supplies to the factory floor. To complete this power meal, add a side of watermelon or a small glass of pure pomegranate juice. Watermelon is rich in another amino acid, L-citrulline, which your body cleverly converts into L-arginine, providing a time-released effect. Pomegranate juice is a potent antioxidant that has been shown to protect nitric oxide from being destroyed by free radicals, essentially extending its lifespan and effectiveness in your body. This meal of eggs, spinach, avocado, and a side of watermelon isn't a random collection of health foods. It is a highly specific, synergistic combination of nutrients designed to directly fuel your sexual health from the inside out. We've handled hydration, circulation, and nutrition. Now we must address the command center, your brain. You can have a perfectly tuned-up car, but if the driver is panicked and slamming on the brakes, you're going nowhere. Stress is the driver slamming the brakes on your erections. The stress hormone, cortisol, is the natural enemy of sexual function. When you're stressed, your body is in fight or flight mode. This is a primitive survival mechanism that diverts blood away from functions it deems non-essential for survival, like digestion and reproduction, and sends it to your arms and legs so you can run from a tiger. An erection, however, can only happen in the opposite state. Rest and digest, the parasympathetic state. You cannot be in both at once. For many men, chronic low-level stress keeps cortisol high and permanently puts the brakes on arousal. This final step is a non-negotiable 5-minute practice to intentionally take your foot off the brake and put your nervous system back in the driver's seat. Find a quiet spot to sit in a chair with your feet on the floor and your back straight. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Now close your eyes. Place one hand on your belly. We're going to use our breath to switch our nervous system from stressed to relaxed. Let's do a few cycles together. Breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4. As you do, focus on feeling your belly expand, pushing your hand outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, gently hold that breath at the top for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the most important part. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, longer than your inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your body soften as you release the air. Let's do it again. Inhale through the nose, feel the belly rise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it gently at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a long, slow exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue this cycle for the full 5 minutes. Your mind will wander. That's fine. Just gently bring your focus back to the rhythm of your breath. Each time you do, you are strengthening your ability to control your own mental state. This simple practice actively lowers cortisol, reduces blood pressure, and tones your vagus nerve, the superhighway of your relaxation response. It creates the calm, safe internal environment required for your brain to confidently give the green light for an erection. This isn't just a routine, it's a statement. It's you, every single morning, deciding that age is not a verdict. It's a commitment to reclaiming the vitality and confidence that is rightfully yours. You've now hydrated your system, moved your body, fueled the engine, and calmed your mind. You have systematically created the perfect conditions for your manhood to come back to life. Start tomorrow. Thank you for investing this time in yourself. If this protocol resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell. You have the power to rebuild yourself, and we'll be here to help you every step of the way.